Hello everyone and welcome to what is going to be a test of this. I have gotten a few requests to try to do a Path of the Valkyrie playthrough on camera. And I kind of want to pull that off. I'm not sure how well it's going to work though, given my inability to really effectively edit on this machine, as well as the fact that it's limited live, so I can't just sit there and keep trying until I get it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give this a little test run, so to speak. We are going to see how it goes with me playing through the first level to try to get to the first Valkyrie level, level 2 Path of the Valkyrie. See what kind of time it takes, see how things get put together for us. And yeah, just see if it's something that's going to be viable to try to do. You know, maybe not as a whole run through at first, but on a level by level basis type of thing. We'll see how that'll work out. Let's jump over here to get this extra chest. There goes that bee. And that one. The good thing about Volgarr is once you have beaten it, you don't forget how it's done. It's not like I am much worse for the fact that I haven't played this game in quite some time. In fact, I would say that I am still completely aware of how the level is laid out, how to handle every situation that it's going to throw at me, especially for the first level here, since I probably spent more time with that than was really reasonable, just because it was my first experience with the game. It's just barely too far off camera for that one to work. Let's keep going across here, where we will slowly make our way towards stage 2 and the boss. Oops, that's right, he's up high. Take that guy out real easily. Things are going well so far. Of course, one of my goals is going to be to collect every treasure chest on the level without getting hit, so I get as many lives toward the Valkyrie level as possible. So we will see how possible that is in terms of my current skill set, since once again I haven't played this game in quite some time. There we go. Things are going very well for us so far though. I cannot complain about what we've had happening so far. Crouch down, make sure nothing can hit me. I just realized I'm holding shift as if I'm playing Spelunky. That's probably not going to help, in all honesty here. Take these guys out the easy way. I believe it should be this chest or the next one that's going to give us our first, yep, there's our first warrior spirit. We're going to need a few more of those if we want to have any chance of getting decently far into the second Valkyrie level, which I have kind of looked into on my own. I haven't gotten very far, but I have seen a little bit of it already. So I guess it won't be completely purely blind on that, but I'm not even sure if this is going to work out as a series. So it's not the biggest concern to me that part of the first level I already know. Grabbed another Thor's Mjolnir's Might, which is kind of pointless seeing as we already have one active that I don't plan on losing anytime soon. It is really funny how easily I remember all the different moves I use to get through these levels. And one spear, two spear, red spear, blue spear. Yeah, I know you can't get over there. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. That worked out real well for us. I actually was kind of worried by trying to push my luck like that. Now we're going to have to kill these things, which is going to be a bit difficult because we need to jump and then throw. As far as I know, there's no better way to handle these guys, besides just getting hit and letting my Thor power up do the work for me. There's one down already. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Okay, I need to actually throw the spear. Thank you. Instead of being an idiot, I should be throwing spears. There's 4 hits. There's 5. Perfect. Oops, I missed my jump. That's okay, we can toss a spear over here. Climb our way up. Get rid of that bee before he causes me problems. Oops. And we can just kind of roll our way over here. That's going to be the most effective way to handle things. Going to come up here, wait, duck, jump, duck, jump, duck, jump. Perfect. There's our first golden walrus of the game, which is kind of the earliest I've ever seen one. I don't think I've ever actually gotten one of those on the first level. Okay, well that was a mistake, but one mistake on the first level and I haven't played this game in weeks. Not that bad. Although we are going relatively slow, I won't lie about that. We're already at 6 minutes into the recording, and we're just now going up against the boss, who I should be able to take out in one attack pattern still. Oops, I messed that up. Okay, so we'll start again. There we go. That works out perfectly. And he's dead. So, I messed that up just a little bit by putting the first spear too high. But it worked out, because he died right away anyway. And we get another warrior spirit, a lot of treasure. And we're probably nowhere near as good on the leaderboards as I used to be. Let's be honest here. So, that is actually my best scoring run on that level, which is kind of surprising to me. Let's see how that ranks. 332, which is not that great. I'll have to go back and do better on that at some point. 338 overall. Full crystal run, I'm not actually sure what that means. 776 for World 6, which isn't horrible considering how bad I did on that. So most of the levels I got good at in my time, I'm not the worst, I'm not anywhere near the worst at, but let's jump into Path of the Valkyrie here. So for those of you who are unaware, Path of the Valkyrie is a limited life type of mode versus the normal infinite life mode that is the regular version, the Path of the Crystal. Which I'm thinking must be what that pure crystal run is now that I think about it actually. That would be for a ending C, where you play through from first level to last level, all in a row. I want to take this one out. That guy jumps. Didn't get my spear off in time, but killed him anyway. Kind of want to grab this stuff. Crouch underneath this guy and then hit him. Perfect. This is about the farthest that I've gotten, I believe. Yeah, I made it onto the boat before, and that's as far as I got. Another another life essentially. Got rid of that guy. Get rid of all these red guys, which are kind of a pain in the neck. Oh, he hit me. Gonna go the low path, which gets us a chest. That's actually a real good thing. We are now officially further than I've ever made it in the Path of the Valkyrie levels. Oh god, why? This is such a trolly area because you can't see those platforms there well. Okay, and take out Mr. Crab Monster. Shouldn't be hard. And there's some spikes there. Oh dear lord. Volgarr devs, what are you doing? Why you do this to me? 2, okay. 1, 2, red, blue. Oh. Oh god, that wasn't an opening. I thought I could get in there from where I was. Okay, well that didn't end well. We were doing good up until that point. And now we got a weak shield, unless... we're gonna make it through this without getting hit, so we should get a stronger shield right away, but... losing our power-ups is definitely a detriment to us. In terms of long-term survival. That worked out relatively well, actually. Got rid of that guy first try that time. So this level 2 isn't too bad in terms of the Path of the Valkyrie mode so far. I mean, granted, I've yet to get even to the second half of the stage in any of my attempts at it, but... this is getting a little bit easier to handle. Get our helmet. Gives us an extra hit to survive. Come down here, we're going to get a flaming sword. So this is going well. We made it through that first segment without getting hit, actually. Which is rather surprising to me. Now we need to do this segment, which is, once again, kind of a jerk. But this guy is not going to be a problem here, because we can just jump over his shots and do one hit at a time. Perfect. You know, I do still hang my head on a little bit on being able to be one of the first 2 people to beat this game. Block a shot from him just to play it safe, and then jump. Oh, come on! I was just a little too far over when I jumped. I forgot to look and see how many lives I had left, which I believe it does show in the corner. So we're going to try this one more time here. Because see, here's the hard thing about doing the Path of the Valkyrie playthrough, is that, you know, in terms of, let's take the first level for an example. In order to get the lives to use on this level, we need to go through that first level by way of... oops, almost forgot about him. We need to go through that first level in terms of beating it, but also not just, you know, running through it, but being able to get as much health as possible. So that come time to iron as many chests as possible, so that come time to go on to the Valkyrie mode, I have the health needed to survive. And that's what makes it really difficult, is that fact that you can't just run through the first level to get to the Valkyrie path for the second level. You have to take your time on it. Those guys were easy enough to take out. Oh, come on. No boat! Damn it. I went too slowly there. I think I've got 1 life left after this. Which may or may not be the end of this video, but I'm not entirely sure. We will see how this goes, how much time we're at when that life is gone. Because obviously to run through the first level with full completion is probably going to take us around that 6-minute mark, regardless. So we do have to be a little bit careful about it, in terms of the length of just the parts that we have to redo. That worked out perfectly. That worked out better than ever before, actually. Jump too soon. Okay. Clamshell down. And we're gonna bounce and hit. Bounce and hit. I really enjoy the fact that you don't move when you're hitting an arrow key after your second jump. As much as it takes some getting used to compared to a lot of other platformers at first, it definitely became one of my preferred elements of this game, because it does allow you the freedom to use your attacks in the air without worrying. There we go. That time it worked out. Don't be too high. No, it was too high. No helmet there for us. That's unfortunate. Oh, God. Well, this area just got a lot harder. Yep. Yep. Oops. So yeah, we're gonna go, not reset world, reset game. Okay, we're gonna give this one more try in this video. So let's drop back to the start of World 1, grab our shield, and get moving. That guy tried to sneak up on me real close, and I did not let it happen. So, Mr. Blue Dude, get out of my face. So now, obviously, while learning our path of the Valkyrie path, we do want to go after every chest. It's a little bit slower. I could speed things up by not going after quite everything, but it also means that we have more lives and a higher chance of survival on that path of the Valkyrie level. So it is kind of a split decision. Get Mjolnir's Might. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think it's something along those lines. I can never remember how to actually pronounce that hammer's name. Don't let anyone ever tell you that it's not weird to say the phrase, pronouncing that hammer's name. Well, if you're talking about MC Hammer, maybe less so. Just die already, B. You're wasting too much of my time. Okay, up here we go. Get our flame sword and move onwards. Should be able to just get right up close to this guy, block it with the shield, take him out. I don't really need to worry about this guy, honestly. Oh, maybe I do. That's what I get for hubris. The cost of hubris is death. Slow, painful death. Let's get going down here. Take that guy out. And that one. Can you tell how much I played through the first level over my time with Volgarr? Is it that obvious? And is it very obvious from the way that I know these levels like the back of my hand? Well, at least this first level. Obviously I didn't know the Valkyrie level like the back of my hand, or we wouldn't have died so much on it. And I probably wouldn't be doing this video series if I knew it like the back of my hand, because it would just be a one-off video of me playing through to get ending A and being done with it. Okay. Things are going well for us so far. As long as we don't take any hits on this level, we're in good shape for the next one to make some progress at least. Very good. Perfect jump. Warrior Spirit. It's actually kind of very funny to me, the fact that I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just kind of letting my hands do their thing. It is the sign of a very well-designed game when it's that difficult to begin with, and when you come back to it, you don't need to think. Kill Mr. Red. Get another hammer. And boom. Get a harp. So we can play the harp. Harpity harpity harp. 1, 2, 3, go. Very good. You know, we could probably just ignore this red guy to speed things up a bit. I believe he will actually follow me over here, but he's easy enough to take out. And that way there I save some time. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Go, Volgarr, go! I don't know why I went this way, because it's going to make it actually a little bit harder, but oh well. We will take out... Whoops, that was not a good throw. We will take the time to take out these guys, which is going to slow us down, but help immensely. It does give us another chest. Oh, I think the other chest only accounts for a... Oops. Oh, come on. I think the other chest only accounts for that golden walrus we got last time. I don't think it actually accounts for any... Oh, really? I don't think it actually accounts for any bonuses. Really? I did not think that was still active. Otherwise I would have waited a second there. Take him out the easy way. Roll, roll, roll. One more warrior spirit. Now see, the bad thing about taking that hit there is the fact that I had to be a lot more careful in that segment, because if I got hit it would have really hurt our chances on the next level, as well as our ability to win this level easily. But luckily we did not take a hit. I was able to do that just fine. Didn't accidentally roll, which is something that I've been prone to do in the past. And so we are not worried at all going into the boss fight. This will be very simple. It'll be over very quick. Quick and painless for this boss. He's just a friendly giant lizard man. Oh, that was a lot closer than it normally is, but it worked. I knew when I was going up there that it was going to be much closer than I normally have to deal with, and I was very, very happy that it still worked out for us. Much lower score that time than we got last time. I won't lie about that one. Let us go up to the top here, where we will enter into World 2, and give this one more shot. So while we're at it, I would like to hear back from people and see if this is something that is worth continuing in this style. Playing through a level, doing the Valkyrie version of the next... It did not respond to my jump when I pressed it the first time. That is horrible. My laptop is not exactly my best friend right now. It did that earlier in Spelunky. For some reason my cape undid itself when I didn't hit the button. So that's been kind of a frustrating thing for me today. But anyway, let me know if you think this is something that's worth continuing. You know, I know that it is kind of... What I'm worried about is the fact that it's taking the time to run through the first couple of levels. Or, you know, the first level to get to this level. And then once we've beaten this Valkyrie level, running through, you know, either first level and this level, followed by the third level of Valkyrie, each time that we die all our lives, or, you know, running through the second world of normal mode, and then trying to... Sorry, losing my train of thought, and then losing my chance to get ending A, but giving me the chance to move on in the Valkyrie path. There are a few different ways I could try to do this. I'm not sure if any of them are all that great of options, which is why I want some feedback here, but I figured I would at least give it a shot, because I know at least a couple people have mentioned to me about if I'm going to be doing the Valkyrie levels. So I wanted to kind of do something about it. How did he not die from that down stab? Oh no, you don't, boat. I want my helmet back. Very good. I probably shouldn't have risked going for the boat there, but I think it actually might have been more difficult to not go for the boat, so yeah, you know, just leave a comment if you think this is something that is worth continuing in this style. Let me know. If you think that you would prefer to see it in a different format, let me know, and I'll continue to try to think of if there's another way that I can do this. I don't understand how you're supposed to get up to it. Oh, you know what? I know how you're supposed to get up to that chest. Oh my god! I made that work perfectly the first time, and now I can't do it for the life of me. But yeah, I do have I don't know if there's really another format that I could do this in, other than if I get back to streaming, which I'm also considering because I haven't for quite some time. I might try to do it as kind of a stream thing, but I'm not sure on that either, really. For now, I'm going to have this episode. There might be more of it to come, there might not. It's going to depend on both feedback and in terms of my ability to get through this level in particular are going to be big deciding factors. I may also at some point, if I do continue this series, do kind of a starting off at X point. God damn it. Well, we're screwed. Yep, we're doubly screwed. I should really just kill myself, but I guess we can give it a shot. That worked out better than I expected it to. That did not work out. I don't know if I can actually kill that guy without a shield, quite honestly. That one I've got down. That first segment is real easy. I could probably hit this guy on the jump over and speed things up a little bit, actually. That would probably be a smart thing to do. This is also a difference to how I played through the original worlds. Because at first I was playing through as, you know, trying to perfect a route and trying to get everything down to muscle memory, which you still need to do on this, but it's much more... You don't have the luxury of just, oh, if I took damage I shouldn't have taken, let's start over and try to avoid it. You've kind of got to keep playing with it because of the fact that you have limited lives. So it definitely changes up how you have to learn these levels a little bit. Which is, oh my god, are you serious? How did I jump over that like that? Well, I guess that's going to call it quits for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in to a return to Volgarr. Like I said, if you enjoy this, if you think it's content that I should keep doing, let me know in the comments or on Twitter or wherever you may want to. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you on the next episode, whatever it may be. Later, guys. Take care.